1212, congratulating and commending Tatiana Mangin for being the first Filipina to win the gold medal at the World Taekwondo Junior Championships at Villanueva.
To the Committee on Rules.
1213, congratulating and commending Major Floren Herrera for becoming the first Filipino recipient of the Alexander R. Nininger Award for Valor at Arms, Senator Marcos.
To the Committee on Rules.
1214, directing the appropriate Senate Committee to conduct an inquiry on the illegal engagement of 20 Filipinas in Cambodia for underground commercial gestational surrogacy, Senator Tulfo.
To the Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality.
1215, congratulating and commending the Philippine Paralympic delegation for their remarkable performance and valiant effort in the 2024 Paris Paralympics, bringing pride and honor to the country, Senator Cayetano P.
To the Committee on Rules.
1216, congratulating and commending Padel Filipinas and national team athletes Tao Yi Tan and Maren Cappadocia for being the first all-Filipina champions in the Asia-Pacific Padel Tour, Senator Cayetano P.
To the Committee on Rules.
1217, directing the Senate Committee on Public Order and Dangerous Drugs to conduct an inquiry on the campaign against illegal drugs by the Duterte administration, Senator Go.
To the Committee on Accountability of Public Officers and Investigations.
Additional reference of business bills on first reading, Senate number 2852, further strengthening the incentives of private sector participation in public educational institutions, amending for the purpose RA 8525, the Adopt a School Act of 1998, Senator Villanueva.
To the Committees on Basic Education, Higher Technical Vocational Education, and Ways and Means.
2853, institutionalizing the career progression system for public school teachers, appropriating funds therefore, Senator Revilla Jr.
To the Committees on Civil Service, Government Reorganization and Professional Regulation, Basic Education, and Finance.
2854, granting universal social pension to senior citizens, amending RA 7432, an act to maximize the contribution of senior citizens to nation building, grant benefits and privileges, and for other purposes, Senator Revilla Jr.
To the Committees on Social Justice, Welfare and Rural Development, and Finance.
2855, strengthening the practice of midwifery as a profession in the Philippines, appropriating funds, and for other purposes, Senator Marcos.
To the Committees on Civil Service, Government Reorganization and Professional Regulation, and Finance.
2856, promoting and supporting the development and growth of the Philippine film industry, creating for this purpose the Philippine Film Commission, defining its powers and functions, and for other purposes, Senator Estrada.
The Committees on Public Information and Mass Media, Ways and Means, and Finance.
2857, providing for the promotion of film and television tourism, creating the Film Philippines Office, providing funds therefore and for other purposes, Senator Estrada.
To the Committees on Public Information and Mass Media, Tourism, Ways and Means, and Finance.
2858, mandating the local government units to establish, maintain, and operate handog na oportunidad para sa edukasyon, centers, and appropriating funds therefore, Senator Estrada.
To the Committees on Higher Technical Vocational Education, Local Government, and Finance.
2859, strengthening the governance and management of the Philippine Science High School system, and appropriating funds therefore, Senator Estrada.
To the Committee on National Defense and Security, Peace, Unification, Reconciliation, and Finance.
2860, providing for the establishment of a disaster food bank and stockpile for every province and highly urbanized city in the Philippines, providing for their maintenance and appropriating funds therefore, Senator Estrada.
Prior to referring this, may the Chair clarify that Senate Bill number 2859 is referred to the Committee on Science and Technology, Ways and Means, and Finance. And this current bill, read by the distinguished Secretary General, is referred to the Committee on National Defense and Security, Peace, Unification, and Reconciliation, and Finance.
Mr. President,
Majority Leader.
just a point of order. May we ask the technical group to have the bills being referred flashed on the screen, because apparently it was discontinued a few minutes ago, Mr. President.
The Secretariat is directed to comply with the request of the Majority Floor Leader. Session is suspended. experiencing some technical difficulties, but I was informed that copies of the additional reference were distributed physically to the members as well. Because they might need, I was informed, they might need a little more time to so reflect it on the screen. We are on page 3, no, page 2 of the additional reference.
Page 3.
Page 3, rather.
2861.
Secretary General is directed to proceed.
Senate number 2861, an act granting Philippine citizenship to Andres Miguel Soriano IV, Senator Tolentino.
To the Committee on Rules.
Senate number 2862, an act setting the first regular elections in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, amending for the purpose Article 16, Section 13 of RA 11054, the organic law for the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao as amended. Senator Escudero.
To the Committee on Local Government.
Resolutions, proposed Senate Resolution number 1218, directing the appropriate Senate Committee to conduct an inquiry on the present circumstances of the Center for International Trade Expositions and Missions, with the end in view of formulating policies for reforming it. Senator Pimentel III.
To the Committee on Trade, Commerce, and Entrepreneurship.
1219, congratulating and commending Muhammad Nur Kasib of the Philippine Science High School, Central Mindanao Campus, for securing the Philippines' first ever gold medal in International Astronomy Astrophysics Olympiad 2024 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Senator Lapid.
To the Committee on Rules.
1220, congratulating commending CJ Opiaza for finishing first runner-up in Miss Grand International 2024 held on October 25, 2024 in Bangkok, Thailand. Senator Lapid.
To the Committee on Rules.
1221, congratulating and commending the Philippine Junior Men's Artistic Gymnastic Team led by Carl L. Druyulo and Jacob Alvarez for their outstanding achievements at the JRC Artistic Stars Championships in Thailand. Senator Lapid.
To the Committee on Rules.
1222, congratulating and commending the Philippine men's baseball team for winning their 5th consecutive title in the East Asia Baseball Cup. Senator Lapid.
To the Committee on Rules.
1223, resolution honoring former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile for his untiring service and contributions to the country and the Filipino people. Senator
To
Escudero.
the Committee on Rules.
Committee report 333 by the Committee on Tourism upon the recommendation of the subcommittee on Senate numbers 2797, 2790, 2435, 1854, and House numbers 5598, 8004, 6467, 10116, and 5282. Introduced by Senator Lapid, an act declaring the province of Pampanga as the culinary capital of the Philippines, recommending its approval without amendment, taking into consideration Senate numbers 2790, 2806, and House number 10634, sponsored Senator Villar M.
To the calendar for ordinary business. Majority Floor Leader.
So, President, I move for a 5-minute suspension of the session to enable the members of this chamber to go into a caucus as requested by the Honorable Senate President.
May I invite our distinguished colleagues to the lounge, not only to partake of a meal, but also to discuss, to be chaired by Senator Grace Poe, the chairperson of our Finance Committee, the upcoming schedule regarding the budget. Session is suspended.